go suckle at the teat of your bed.
There was this guy and this girl, and they wanted to make a podcast, and they didn't know what to call it, but they sure talked a lot, so they said, let's call it Flappity Flap, Flappity Flap Podcast. Yeah. All right, we're live.
Greetings.
Sorry.
It's fine.
You want to do the intro or not so much?
No, you do it this time.
You're really...
I'm quite loud.
You could roll your chair back a tiny bit.
Do it in your best radio voice. Am I too close still? How's that?
I think you're good. Maybe even a little closer. You were just right up on it. Yeah.
My chair's... That's my chair.
I can vouch for...
Wink.
The fact that it's not the chair. Oh. I can vouch for the chair. God, I'm fucking funny. I am on fire already.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just kidding.
Every day. So
hello and welcome to...
Okay. You might not want to clip the audio, though.
You might not want to clip your mom.
You use that like every day.
So? And every day it's funny.
You're clipping the audio still. I'm trying to take a drink.
I'm clipping your mom. I'm clipping your pubes.
Oops.
Smash the place up, right, don't you? Okay. Hello and welcome to Flappity Flap Podcast, the pod show where we bring you joy. I don't know. What do we bring you words? We
are never ready for our intro.
We whisper sweet nothings into your moist little earlets.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome. No.
Welcome.
No. So, what you got? I feel like you had some.
What? You want to try that again?
You had some noodlings. You had some interesting ideas that came up, and I don't know what prompted them yesterday.
We were driving to the coast, and I forget we were talking about frogs.
Yeah, what the hell?
We were talking about frogs.
Frogs.
And amphibians, and for some reason got on the topic of their genitals, their genitals, and I asked the question, what would it be like if men had frog genitals?
Men. Yeah.
I keep wanting to say genitals.
I like that better. I don't know why. Yeah. We should be in charge. We should be allowed to change language.
I don't know if that would be a good idea. It would be changing every day.
Yeah. I wonder how long it would take for people to not be able to understand each other.
I think they'd get sick of it.
Yeah.
They'd be like, we need somebody else in charge.
Yeah. Whose idea was this? Fire them, kill them, and then go back to the old Webster's Dictionary or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So what if human men had...
amphibian genitals? Like, because don't they not have their pingalings flapping around?
First
but they
of all,
have like a
I think
slit?
We meant to do our research before we
didn't do any research.
Can you tell?
But I've never seen a frog with a dangler going on. You know,
how closely
they're just
have you
like
looked?
Smooth. Well, I've picked up frogs before.
Oh, maybe they were all females.
That could be. But
probably right.
Not.
You're probably right. So what would that be like?
If I just had a smooth
tucked away
thing with a smooth like nothing with like a slit and a peep inside of it.
I can't believe you said slit.
That is a word for the lady parts, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what would you call it? Like an
opening, an aperture?
Because orifice is like worse somehow.
I think it's more respectful.
Is an orifice just a hole on your face?
I just like the stuttering. Ma'am, sir,
don't make fun
teacher.
Of me. Don't make fun of me because I don't know anything.
An orifice is just an opening, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you can
'Cause,
use it for
we
like a
talk
hole in
about
the ground?
buttholes and
Like
yeah,
when a
I
guy
think so.
when a guy
me
or
Google it.
girl makes a golf shot and they go, "Yes, right in the orifice."
Hole in orifice.
Hole in orifice.
Doesn't actually work. Let me Google it.
No. It would probably be orifice in one.
There you. Oh my gosh, I'm such an idiot. Why did orifice plate come up?
That's what you need. You golfers out there need to start shouting on the
It rolls off the tongue way
putting green.
better. Yeah. No.
No, they
No.
just do you call the entire what do they call it? Fairway?
Maybe.
So there's a fairway and there's a putting green and
I don't know. I mean, I think the putting green is the part that's
on the golf
you're putting.
course.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Orifice, an opening as of a pipe or tube or one in the body. Okay, phew. Such as a nostril or the anus. They made sure to mention the anus on Google Dictionary or whatever the hell source this is. Synonyms. Oh my God. Opening, hole, aperture.
It's interesting that they would mention
crack, slot, slit, cleft. My favorite, cranny.
cleft. So if you have a cleft chin, that's technically an orifice?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's right. That can't be right.
I assumed it was a hole that led to something else.
Yeah, me too.
Not just your skin, your chin skin.
That's like a dimple.
Uh-huh.
Because a cleft are dimples on your cheeks technically clefts?
Yeah. Oh.
Or is a cleft... Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure the bone is not cleft beneath. I'm pretty sure it's just the skin.
Divided or partially divided into two. So I feel like a dimple would not be, because a dimple's more just like, you know, I don't know.
Interesting.
Oh my gosh. So much interesting stuff coming off of this. I like cranny. I've never heard of that.
Cranny.
Cranny.
Nooks and crannies.
Oh, duh. But you never hear crannies by themselves.
So what's the difference between a nook and a cranny? Aren't they the same thing?
It sounds like there is none.
Is it redundant?
Nook isn't on here, so...
Like holes and orifices.
You know, we could have a whole episode just on this. Looking up words and synonyms. A corner or recess, especially one offering seclusion or security. So you have seclusion and security in your Thompson's English muffin. Thomas's.
I don't know.
Isn't that where the nooks and crannies comes from? Is the English muffin?
Yes, I think so.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, you should stop the thing right now.
Why?
And save it and export it.
No.
Just to be safe.
It's only been freaking 7.5 minutes. Okay.
So you were talking about nooks and crannies in Thomas's English muffins?
I think it's Thomas's. I don't know why. I don't know where I got Thompson's.
Thompson is a Scottish last name, I think. So I don't know.
Oh, like you know. What's your last name again?
Franklin.
It's McDonald. Should I not say last names?
I don't care. I don't think it matters.
I'm pretty sure they can find out. I'm pretty sure.
I was just messing with you.
I know. I
And
do know that's
Franklin
not your last
was the best
name.
I could come up with. Ow.
Take it easy.
Franklin. Benjamin Franklin. Mm-hmm. I don't know what.
Good stuff. All good stuff.
Whoa.
So
Please cut that.
Nope. Going in. It's going into the permanent
So go ahead
file.
with what you're going to say.
Why do I have so much saliva? I ate some apple. I ate the apple.
I don't know.
Okay. So we had a blackout last night.
Mm-hmm.
Friday night.
Yes. Were we done talking about the
No, we'll
holes
come
thing?
back to it. What? The what thing?
The holes.
I'm just explaining why. So we're if I don't cut this out,
But
we're
this
taking little breaks. What?
Okay.
Well, my
Depending
what?
on when you release it, it might not be relevant.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'll be releasing it Monday night. So it's only a few days. A couple days. Gross.
Okay.
So we're a little bit nervous because they said there's like storm warnings. It's like excessive heat warning for Northern California. Charlie's very discontented with the
situation. Well, we're not
just the
paying
content,
attention to
yeah.
him. That's a dog.
Yeah, that's rude.
No, it's true. I'm not.
Oh,
Okay, go ahead.
okay.
I'm waiting. Patiently.
So we're saving every I don't know. Hopefully only every half hour from here on out because we're worried that the computer will just shut off and lose everything. So we had no power and it was like the hottest as frick day. And we're just like, okay, there's nothing we can do. We could read, but it's so hot. Let's just go to bed. But it was so freaking hot.
Mm-hmm.
And then the power came back on at 11 and we were like, well, we're in bed. So anyway, we're afraid of losing our stuff. That's all. I don't know why I thought it'd be more interesting. Because, because they said there were going to be storms, potentially. But, like, minimal...
Thunderstorms and
minimal
lightning.
rain.
Thunder and lightning.
So, the perfect for... So, you have the hottest time, the driest time of the year, and then non-rain storms. Like, hello, nature. What the hell?
It's kind of like fires are destined to happen. Either it's the stupid power company... Oh, my gosh, I can't say company. Company. It's either the stupid power company, or it's...
Who does that remind me of? It's kind of like a Peter Griffin, but there's someone...
A little bit of Dr. Evil, maybe?
Yeah. Okay, yes. I see it now.
I can't think of...
Company.
What does he say?
Laser.
Laser. Liquid hot magma.
Yeah, there you go.
I like that.
Yeah, that's good. You know, it actually is... It makes sense because there's supposed to be cleansing fires in nature.
There's supposed to be.
You...
There are.
Yeah.
And aren't there trees that only...
spread by fires?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They only grow by being burnt for some reason.
Disseminate? Yeah. So it sucks for us, the people, but
Who have houses.
Right. And stuff we don't want to burn. That's apparently important to us. But it does make sense, actually, that fire risk likelihood would be high. And I think that's what someone said here is that Sonoma County is like a chaparral or whatever that means, which is supposed to burn more. I could look that up. And because of fire prevention, I mean, you have some controlled burns by the fire department, but
it's like just recently started burning here.
Yeah.
I mean, I've lived
I think it's because of maybe years of fire prevention. And then so like the normal natural burns, I don't know, like there's a lot of experts out there that would talk intelligently about this, but
I've lived here for 30 years.
Oh, excuse me.
And I mean, we weren't afraid of a fire every year. I don't think we were ever afraid of fires.
Well, maybe because it's partly global warming. I don't freaking know. Let me look up what Chaparral is.
Fires have always been a Southern California thing.
Yeah. Keep it down there with those guys. I'm just kidding.
We feel for you, Southern California.
Yeah, we do.
We are now in a similar boat.
So never mind. And we don't like it. We don't like that boat. We want to bail.
Yeah.
Anyway, amphibian DNA. I mean, amphibian giblets. So what was it? What was the super intelligent, unique thought that you had about?
I said something horrible that I would have never said before, which was,
really?
You could go down on me. I don't
think that's what you said.
That's not what I said. I said
it was worse than that.
Oh yeah, you could eat me out. Which is just like the most crude thing.
It's probably the crudest thing you've ever said.
Probably, yeah.
Which I like because I like the fact that, well, now any of our listeners get that, but I like that I get that crudeness from you that no one else really gets. Mm-hmm. So
it's rare.
Your little dirty little mind.
It was just a gross, kind of horrible thought that popped in my head. Was like, if I had a, and just
you could return the goddamn favor
with a.
But then
with
my
a thing hiding behind
weird freaking brain, my brain pictures. Like, I don't even know if I went as far to picture your top half, but I just pictured these fucking frog legs and my face down in there.
Oh my gosh.
And it was like,
that's so gross.
I don't want that. So, yeah, you're like a centaur or something, but a frog half.
Yeah.
A sexy mermaid type thing, but a frog. Super smelly. I mean, already. Anyway.
I mean, as much as a frog smells, you'd probably get salmonella. Because I know you can catch it from, like, turtles and stuff if you don't wash your hands.
You know what? I'm already going to get it. Because, like, I was eating that raw banana bread dough, but batter.
Oh, yeah,
so
eggs.
I might as well just lick some frog crotches.
Some frog crotches.
Oh, sorry,
I thought it was
yours.
just my frog crotch, you slut.
Look, if I have to lick yours, I might as well have some fun with it and just
Wow.
frog crotch orgy. No, I wouldn't.
Oh my gosh.
I wouldn't. Even if you had just a frog bottom half, I wouldn't cheat on you. Come on, let me touch your hand. Hold my hand.
Okay.
I just want you to know I mean it.
Thanks.
That was a really gross visual you gave me, though, so thanks.
Yeah.
But then suddenly I got over it and I was like just going with it.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird.
You were.
I guess I'm a highly adaptable human being.
Mm-hmm. So you're ready for when the day comes.
I just picture having to like push a flap aside, like a literal flap, a frog skin flap to get.
And then like pull a thing out. Unless it just like.
I don't.
Busts through.
You know, it was fine for me up until that point, and then it was just too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should probably.
Draw a line under this.
Yeah. I don't. You know, I've always. Wait, what? I don't understand why.
Because I used to say that all the time, and then you'd be like, "You mean through it?" And I was like, no.
Because it doesn't make sense. It's like you're highlighting it. Underlined things are made more apparent.
I think maybe it comes from. I think English people might say English? It. And it might be like in a ledger or something, like you're doing like a new section. Or like it's like you're subtotaling maybe when you're doing accounts. Maybe that. I don't know. But I knew I must have heard it somewhere. And then I heard someone English say it recently. And I was like, oh, thank God it wasn't just my dumb
imagination.
Brain. You know, like.
You don't have a dumb brain.
Or mishearing this thing and making it a thing. I do that too sometimes. Nice.
Draw a line under it.
Just draw a line under
that doesn't make any sense to my American brain.
I think I did finally look it up, but I forgot because it was that important to me. All I took away was, I'm right in one country.
Mm-hmm. Somebody will maybe explain it.
Yeah.
Although I don't.
Somebody?
Anyway, I had...
What was the second thought? Is that where you were going?
I had a thought a while back of like, what if your hands reacted to touching things the way that a snail's eye stalks do? So like when you touch a thing, it goes into itself and like, you know how they squish and become like a donut shape on the top of the snail's head?
I guess I haven't really seen that.
Because I think they go all the way down in.
Okay. And that is that if they touch anything, or if something touches them, like.
Oh, maybe if you get injured, so like you hit your finger with a hammer and it just like sucks in slowly.
Weird.
That would be cool. Not useful at all, but it would be cool to watch. It'd be cool to watch
like
on
the first time, and then you just be like, okay.
And then do you still have bones in your arm? So is it like receding into your rib cage?
Who the fuck are you asking?
I don't know. It's like when I was a little kid and I'd be like asking my parents like, who's that in a movie? And they'd be like, I don't know yet. No, I'm still new to this. I think I still do this.
This is any person. This is a thing. Because it's like, and I think it's usually like stereotypical annoying women who, you know, go, who's that? Or what's happening?
I definitely do that.
I think it's just a thing because you get worked up and it's like, you know that the other person hasn't seen it either.
What's happening? Yeah. They're like, I don't fucking know. I'm here with you. I'm on this journey with you too. Why do you keep asking
me? It's a thing. It's not just you.
Okay, good. Yeah. That makes me feel a little bit better. Yeah, marginally.
You should. Especially if you're doing it as a kid. Like, yeah.
I probably did it too much as a kid.
Mm-hmm. And they were like, no more movie night for you.
They're like, I don't know.
You go to bed.
Shut up. I don't know.
Shut up. Mm-hmm. This kid.
I'm on this journey with you.
Yeah. So I don't like that.
The snail eye stalk arms?
I guess you would, you deal with it. But is it anything? You touch anything?
No. I mean, it would probably just be if it kind of hurts.
You know what I wondered is when you go to touch snail stalks because your skin is salty, or your fingertips a lot of times are salty, and because there's that salt thing, is that with snails and slugs? I assumed like that. I mean, because if you ever touch your eye, I mean, I feel like the irritation is because you have salt in your fingertips.
But I don't know how snails' eyes work. I don't think they work the same as ours. I think they are behind a little thin film of like skin or something that they just detect light with. Maybe I'm not really sure. I mean, I know our eyes just detect light.
Oh.
But
I guess if it was like anything, it would be really highly inconvenient. Like, I mean, you couldn't touch, you couldn't feel. Right?
Yeah.
Like, were you thinking, oh, that'd be cool? Or were you thinking, how badly would that suck?
I don't know.
Were you an adult when you had this thought?
Probably.
Interesting.
Shut up. Well, I had the frog crotch thought when I was as an adult. Mm-hmm.
But that, I don't know. That, for some reason, made more sense to me. Anyway, what was the other thought you had? We wrote down 2 things. Do you need me to check?
Oh, it was also about snails. So they reproduce asexually, or they can. Because I think they do have sex. But they also, if there's no other snails around, they can reproduce themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So is that technically like inbreeding? If they're having a baby on their own? Is that like an inbred snail then?
Huh.
That's really it. And I'm asking you like you know.
Yeah.
I'm doing that thing.
Well, we could look up the definition, but I would think that part of the question... Huh?
Because they're not like a single-celled organism that is reproducing by like budding or something.
Budding? Or I thought you said butting.
Is it budding or is it like splicing, splitting off? That type of thing? They're more complex because they require an egg and sperm.
Uh-huh.
So in my mind, that's kind of like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, you can't use inbred in the definition, you stupid.
The definition of inbred is
a crop.
inbred.
Listen, no, here we go. In biology, a crop produced by repeated inbreeding over multiple generations, typically through self-pollination.
Wow.
So a snail would be self-pollinating in a way. So I think that is inbreeding. The
Snails are inbred.
Yeah, can be. Unless they're, having outside partners or whatever.
But you don't see them running around missing teeth and strumming banjos.
Do they have teeth to begin with?
They actually have a little grinding device in their mouth.
Oh, yeah. Wait,
why do I know so much about snails? Yet
because you
so
had
little.
them in your mouth.
Oh, that's... Why you guys say that?
I like how your first reaction wasn't like, pitch. It was like, oh, yeah. So, but you didn't chew it up with your grinding device.
I don't know if I did. I was very little.
Mm-hmm.
For those of you who...
Haven't heard this story
yet that I'm going to be hearing every time.
Sorry.
It's a little bit like Rhett and Link, how Rhett always has to bring up the fact that Link has herpes.
Yeah.
It's like, why?
I don't think
why
it's
do you
quite
gotta
on that level.
shame me?
I don't think it's quite on that level. It's not. I mean, come on. Oh my gosh, look how red and annoyed that is.
We have poison oak still.
God.
Sarah has a big...
But then...
Is that the spider bite?
I think... But then we think we got bitten by a spider... What?
Just laughing because we got...
Laughing at me?
No, we got bit up by a spider
too. The thing is, I'm wondering if it's just a different, bloom. Because what are the freaking odds that the week we have poison oak...
If that's a spider bite, that's kind of gnarly.
They're pretty big, and instead of being like kind of a rashy gathering, it's like a single hard bump, and it's super itchy, and I hate it. And if that was a spider, like that's the stuff of nightmares because it noshed on both of us then.
If that's a spider, we need to like torture him.
It was like the hors d'oeuvre table. He was just like, "Ooh, this looks good, and this looks good, and this thigh looks good."
You sounded like my snail. Oh my gosh, so much snail talk. Jeez. You sounded like
you marry him.
Like my snail from the Burgbarian game.
Oh yeah, yeah, I like that.
It's not out yet.
Okay.
I mean, I haven't like put up any videos of it or anything.
So it's a spoiler
yet.
kind of thing.
No, I want to share more.
Okay.
Because I've only shared one video of it.
You could put it up and we could link it in the podcast.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Let's do it. That would be fun.
The Burgbarian snail.
Mm-hmm. That would be fun. But yeah, this shit sucks so much. So tired of being itchy. So tired of being bumpy.
Do you think it's from you scratching it so much?
No.
Because it's like
Definitely
the size
not.
of a tennis ball. I mean, the red spot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And the bug bite is like the size of a dime.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a weird circle
I
around it.
don't like it. It's like got a halo or something. Anyway.
Yeah, maybe that's
It sucks.
because mine does too. I hope it's not anything really serious.
Mm-hmm. Well, and it's hard because
Fucking-
you take a Benadryl because you're thinking, oh, like an internal thing is maybe helpful just to like help with the allergic reaction. And then you're knocked out for half a day like I was today. I mean, it was too hot to do freaking anything anyway. But
Benadryl sucks.
I just was
Benadryl
knocked
sucks.
out. But I think it's more powerful. Isn't that why people take it? For like this kind of stuff. If you want to just
But I
take
just
a
don't
normal
like being knocked out.
antihistamine, yeah, it knocked me the frick out. Yeah. So anyway, what the hell? Look at that.
No, I'm seeing it. It's
Whoa.
like a weird circular thing.
Whoa.
Fuck.
I was going to sing a song.
I hope we don't have to go to the hospital for this. If this is some kind of freaky spider bite that we have to go to the hospital for.
Yeah. Well,
Stupid,
that just brought the mood down.
stupid fucking Rianito.
Mm-hmm.
We love it here.
We love it so much. Anyway, did you have any more weird thoughts? Weird amphibian or mollusk related thoughts? Because if not, I was going to get down to insulting you in odd and new ways.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
Not new. Maybe not new.
No, I think I'm all snailed out.
It's just funny. It's just a funny idea. All right. So you had the idea. Did you have the idea of looking up weird insults? Weird old-timey insults?
Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe I got the idea from somewhere else, but I think I saw it a long time ago on something. It was either like Markiplier or Rhett and Link or something. I don't remember.
Well, I like it. So I started looking stuff up and then somehow wound up on a site about weird fish species that make for good insults.
Oh, okay.
So we could trade if you want to read off the list, or I could just give you
Hit me with a barrage.
Uh-huh. You humphead parrotfish. Oh,
Humphead, I think, is a good insult. It implies that I have a hump on my head.
it certainly does, sir. It certainly does.
Parrotfish, though. When my family went to Hawaii when I was little, I was very lucky to have gone.
Yeah.
There were parrotfish in the water, and they scared the shit out of me because they're so strange looking. Because they have beaks, kind of, right?
Yeah.
They just looked really freaky,
Look
and
like little parrots in the water.
they scared the crap out of me.
Weird.
The end.
But
Did you like my story?
it was really good. But have you always had kind of a fear of the ocean, or do you think that's where it started? Of like kind of open.
I don't like sharks. So when I was in the water there, then at that time with the parrotfish, I was like swimming circles because I had this paddleboard with a little porthole in it or whatever,
Yeah,
little
yeah.
eye hole.
Yeah.
So I was looking down, but I was freaked out, so I was swimming circles so I could see everywhere. It's not fun to be in an environment where something can come at you from any direction. It's like if birds were dangerous, you know?
I mean, if they were more dangerous.
If they could potentially kill you,
Yeah.
I think
With a
you'd be a
single
lot
bite?
more freaked out to go outside.
Yeah.
So I think that's why the ocean freaks me out.
Yeah.
Because they can just hit you from any direction they like. Or,
That's true.
yeah. So that's my fear of sharks. Do you have a fear of sharks?
Not like you do until I let my brain go there, which I just try not to. Because I used to get a weird random fear when I was like in a swimming pool, especially if it was like getting late at night.
That sharks were going to get you?
And I'd think about fucked up like James Bond movies or something where they'd like release sharks into a swimming pool or something like that.
With laser beams on their heads?
Exactly. No, just regular sharks is scary enough. And I would start freaking myself out and I'd have to like get out, especially if I was the only person like left in the pool because I used to
crazy.
swim and swim and swim. But
It's a little bit like fear of the dark.
I seem less scared about sharks in the open ocean. But when we went and you were talking about it all the time,
I wasn't
was like,
talking about it all the time.
No,
I was just nervous.
but you did a bunch of research right before we left, and then it was like on your mind all the time.
So the problem was, I did not.
I like how you put your hand up. It's always when you're like, so hold on.
I'm sorry.
I want you people to be with me on my side.
I'll sit on my hands.
No, it's fine.
So
it's fine.
I was doing some illustrating for a job or something, and this picture of a shark popped up. I was like, what the hell is this? I looked at it because I don't know. It was like, I don't remember why it drew me to it, but I read the caption and it was like Sharks of Hawaii. And it was this big freaking tiger shark. I was like, what the hell? They have tiger sharks in Hawaii? Because I always thought they had like, little like white tip or whatever, which are still dangerous.
They have those too.
But they're like smaller, I guess. I wasn't afraid until I looked it up and found that, they have
Big
tiger
ones.
sharks.
Yeah,
they
ones that
have
can eat you.
Yeah, and they have, I guess, like reef sharks, which are super aggressive, and they have, I think, great whites in the slightly deeper water. So yeah, that's what got me. If I hadn't have looked that up, not on purpose, I just kind of came across it. I wasn't doing research.
I know. I jokingly said that because I remember you telling me that, but then you were like, I spent all this time. I mean, you spent a fair amount of time then kind of getting sucked in, and I was like, oh God.
I just wanted to be aware of because I know it's rare, but it's a creature that can accidentally bite you and bleed you out right there on the spot.
But the thing is, you're going in the water regardless, and then now the whole time you're in the water, you're thinking about that, and now you've got me thinking about that. Or if you're not talking about it, I can see the whites of your eyes because you're thinking about it, and you're watching me,
nervously.
Yeah. And so I'm like, oh, fuck, he's thinking about sharks again.
I'm so sorry.
So I was like, cross Hawaii off the list unless we're just going to be napping on the beach all day.
Hey, I went in the water. I was just terrified the whole time.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, which kind of is communicated between people.
Well, the funny thing is that I relaxed in the shallower water, but supposedly that's like where most attacks would happen, in the shallow water. So they would come up into the fucking shallow. These asshole swimming bear traps would come up into the shallow water. Yeah.
So rude. Like, have some respect for our borders.
Exactly. Stay the fuck out of the shallow water.
This is where we draw the line.
I know it's their environment.
I know. That was a joke. We had a little joke. It was fun. Let's move on. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Okay, so let me call you the next thing. I don't even know.
Wow, yeah. We kind of got off.
That's fine. Okay. This is what happens. It's organic. Let it happen.
Okay.
This doesn't even sound like a thing to me, but I just kind of like the name. You ram cichlid. Almost sounds like a ramsicle.
Ram cichlid?
Yeah. This one I like, for obvious reasons. You European chub.
Well, chub is just an insult.
You could add anything to.
And then Europeans
before or after chub. Yeah.
That's like a form of racism?
Yeah.
Question mark?
Yeah. Anyway, pollock was weird because I feel like I hear pillock by English people.
Or bollocks.
Yeah.
But
pollock? I guess they're obviously not insults. They sound like it, but it just makes me want to say pillock. Yeah, I know. I had to remind myself by looking at the name of my list.
I was repeating for the listeners.
All right, you common roach.
You what?
You're a common roach. That's a fish.
That's the name of a fish?
Yeah.
What idiot named that fish?
Maybe it existed before the roach.
The common
land
roach.
Yeah. There's also a common snook, which just sounds kind of cuter.
Snook.
You little snooky. You little common snook.
Snooky. That's
Oh no.
Jersey Shore.
Oh no. I'll strike that. But this one, of course, blobfish.
The blobfish,
Such a
yeah.
blobfish, like
That's a
the
good
ugliest
one.
creature that has ever existed or something? Or is it just when he's taken out of the water that he
I
gets
think-
all dumpy?
I think when they're pulled up to the
Aw.
surface, because they're a deep water fish,
Yeah.
I think they kind of deflate.
So sad.
Yeah, they probably die
blobfish.
from that. Because, you know, they're used to enormous amounts of pressure.
Mm-hmm.
And then they just, kind of like us imploding, they're exploding.
Wow.
And then they just look like a juicy little booger.
Interesting. Did you also eat boogers as a child? Because why would you
I
say
didn't.
a juicy little booger? Booger.
Because boogers can be juicy. Not
I
in like a
can't.
good way.
All right.
It's
you
not-
you haddock. That was.
I
kinda
don't think I
stupid.
did eat boogers as a child.
You gilt head bream.
Maybe when I was really little.
You fucking
Guilt-
boga. I
Boga.
don't
Gilt
know.
head bream?
I was just gonna keep saying things while you were talking
Those are
and see
good
what
ones.
got through to you. Guppy, but that one's just like easy.
You guppy.
You fucking guppy.
You fucking guppy.
You know what's a great insult? Again, going back to the English, is I think I heard it on an ad actually.
Plonker.
That one too.
You muppet.
You muppet. Yeah. Have we
I
talked
don't
about
really like
before?
that one.
Why?
I don't know. I think plonker is good.
Why don't you like
Or
muppet?
pleb.
Yeah,
Isn't a pleb like a newbie?
I think so. Why don't you like muppet?
I don't know. It just doesn't. It doesn't have a punch to it in my mind.
Well, I guess it does if you're in England. I don't know. It's the inflection. It's the way you say it. You muppet. You know.
Muppet.
We might have already talked about this because Muppets were an R and or are, I'm not sure, really big in England. Like, I think bigger than here.
Huh.
And so, like, I went to work.
Jim Henson was American, right?
I believe so. I believe, yeah. But for some reason, I think it just took off there. Maybe he was Canadian. I don't know.
It's a little bit like how Arnold is huge in Japan.
Oh. Or what's his name? Who's the guy he is German. Hasselhoff?
You know,
Or his name, at least.
yeah,
is.
Hasselhoff
Yeah.
is big in Germany.
Uh-huh.
You know, I don't remember where I saw it. I think it was somebody on Facebook posted it, and it was like an ad with Arnold, and it was a Japanese ad, and it said like Swartz-chan or something. Chan is like chan is a word for like, it's like a word of endearment.
Oh,
And kind of a cutesy word, I
that's
think.
funny.
So it's just funny that they would say that, and I LOL'd the person's meme with him in the commercial, and then I typed it in and looked it up, and it's like what he's called.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, because usually you would use san, you know, like Mr. or Mrs. I just thought it was funny.
So, like, wait. So in Japan they use that, or in China? Okay, because when you were
Japan.
saying chan, I was like, that's like interesting.
Sorry for the juicy mouth noises.
That's weird. I feel like they have that with certain celebrities,
Especially because he's like a huge muscle man.
yeah, like he's little, like it's like a diminutive kind of.
Yeah, I
thing.
think it's kind of like Ito or
Yeah,
Ita
yeah,
in Spanish.
that's funny. Schwarzenito.
So
It's just funny what countries like have affection for certain celebrities. I feel like in England they make like nicknames out of names that don't necessarily follow like what you would think. Like they call Madonna Madge. Like some
Madge?
people, like in the news, like in
that's a little close to minge.
no, it's no. I think it's. I don't know if it's necessarily a term of endearment, but it's just like a
Madge?
nickname thing. Like
What's her last name?
I don't know. Does
Is
anyone
Madonna
know?
a stage name?
I'm sure, but I forget what her name is.
Why
But
would they call her Madge?
it's just like a short. It's almost like calling, I think, Margaret Maggie or something. But it's like my former
You think you'd
sister-in-law.
call her like Donna or something?
I don't know. I'm
Right?
just saying. So my former sister-in-law started calling me Sarah, Saz. I don't know. Or like they call people named Gary Gaz or Gaza, like Gazza, I think. It's kind of a weird.
Like Jazza?
Yeah.
That guy, that drawing guy that's Australian?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe his name is like James or something.
Yeah. Or Gerald with a J? I don't know.
Gerald. Hello, my name's Gerald.
Wow.
Isn't Gerald like an old elderly name?
Yeah, but they were young at some point. That's what you have to remember.
Look
sorry. At my finger.
I'm sorry,
so
everyone.
Swollen. Sorry, everyone named Gerald who's young.
Gerald. I don't think
My
I've
Uncle
ever.
Jerry's Gerald.
Oh yeah, I guess I don't think of
jerk.
I'm sorry. I guess I don't think of Jerry's as Gerald's.
Yeah. Yep.
Weird.
They are.
I learned a thing today.
You did. Let's see if you can hold on to it now. I like that though. Schwartz-chan? So how would a Japanese person say it?
I don't remember which part of his name they used.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We could look it up, but I'm so itchy I don't want to move in case it rubs a thing.
Just stop scratching and you'll stop
It's
itching.
so easy, says you.
It's not easy.
I know,
hate it.
I was being sarcastic. Anyway, I wanted to read some other insults, but I didn't. Oh, he's having an attack.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I wanted to read you some other insults. Maybe you should read a couple. If you can read my writing.
So, old-timey insults.
Wait, if there's also some up here.
Oh. So...
Can you read it?
You so ugly, even Rich Astley.
Rick Astley.
Rick? That's
Yeah.
a K?
Give it back to me.
Okay, here you go.
No, read it.
No, you might be better.
Oh. You
Take it
so
easy.
ugly, even Rick Astley would give you up. He's a la 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 la. Fuck. I'm gonna have to strike that. Fuck you. La 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 la.
That's
Stop
probably
it.
all you can have.
I bet you can't even have that.
That's like it. There you go. Now you won't get copyright struck.
Oh, you sound like a bagpipe and a wood chipper.
That's rude.
Yep. You're so stupid you wear a mask to a Zoom meeting.
Huh.
Okay. You're not a fan? This one I didn't get. You are the human equivalent to a participation award.
Okay.
What does that mean?
It means you're like the bottom of the barrel, I guess.
Oh.
Because a participation award means that you
showed up?
didn't do good, but you showed up.
Mm-hmm. Didn't do good.
That you didn't do good.
This was the one I like. Every time I see you, I feel like I just missed the last note in Guitar Hero. Do you know that feeling? Because you do like really well, and you hit every note, and then you miss the very last note, and you're just like deflated. No?
That's a bit wordy for how unfunny it is.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
You know, I went to the effort of writing these down. Yeah.
You thought of that one?
I was testing it.
You came up with that one? I don't think you came up with that one.
I
Okay.
didn't.
You fucking liar. You're over there lying
You hurt
to me.
You hurt me. Oh, I liked this one. I hope you get pregnant and give birth to a centipede. Then the dad leaves you, so you have to slave away the rest of your life just to buy its shoes. Because I'm a visual person, so I'm just picturing this poor mom just working as like a waitress or something, you know?
But they'd be little
to
shoes.
truckers.
So, I mean, I'm sure they'd be affordable.
So many.
Yeah,
So
that's
many.
True. But I mean, you know, they'd be really little.
Stop scratching. Do you want to read any more? Or do you want to move on to something else?
No, go ahead.
No, maybe you should read.
Okay.
Can you read them? Try reading the next the old-timey ones. But like try to
Guitar Hero.
really make me feel. No, it's the next section. Try to really make me feel it.
Old-timey insults. Afternoon, farmer.
No, it's it's not afternoon, farmer. It's afternoon farmer. You're an afternoon farmer.
You're an afternoon farmer.
It means you're lazy because you're not getting up with the dawn the way a farmer should.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, go on. Next.
That is as lame as they come.
They're old. These are old.
Oh, lame's not PC.
Isn't it?
I don't think
What
so.
about a lame horse?
Means
Can't it just mean you have a bad leg? And we're going to put you down?
That's as bad-legged as they come. Okay, so all hat and no cattle.
No cattle?
All hat.
You're all hat and no cattle.
He's all hat and no cattle.
Yeah.
So he's like...
A braggart or something? Did I not write down what it was?
He boasts when he doesn't show.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Blunderbuss.
I like that. I know it's a gun, but it's, you know.
Isn't it a gun that you, like, pack rocks and dirt and
silverware.
glass into?
That's what they do in the cartoons. They put, like, silverware in it.
And then yeah.
And then just blast them with, just a mix of shrapnel, basically.
It's basically like a pipe bomb, but a gun.
That you aim at someone.
It's kind of scary.
Yeah.
Clackbox.
Uh-huh.
You clackbox.
Uh-huh. It just means you talk a lot, right? I think it's like a chatterbox. I think it's the same as a chatterbox. But I like clackbox. It sounds meaner somehow. You fucking clackbox. They probably didn't say fucking, though.
It's got a little punch to it.
Yeah.
Clackbox.
Yeah. Totally.
I don't know if I like the cl part, though.
Uh-huh. All right, well, we can change it.
Chucklehead.
Uh-huh.
I've never liked that one.
Why not?
You chucklehead.
I bet your dad would, like, call you that or something.
No. I don't
Poopy
think
lips?
So. Poopy lips. Poopy lips is something that someone from Pape called me.
Uh-huh.
He was like, "What's new, poopy lips?" Or he said something like that.
And he just took you,
that is
took
the
you so
best
by
insult I've
surprise.
ever heard. Poopy lips.
Is it because you just picture, like, I don't know.
It rolls off the tongue.
Yeah.
It's like, it's such a beautiful insult.
It's like a kid made it, but, like, I don't know, I was going to say sophisticated, not. I don't know. It's really funny. Because being able to use poopy as an adult, that's just
lips,
fun. Yeah.
And implying
Put together the two things that you don't ever want touching.
Yeah. It's a beautiful insult.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
And also, the thing is, you can't just use that on anyone. So I feel like Pape would be the kind of place you could use that. Like, you can't just walk into an office and be like, you know, what's up, poopy lips? Like, excuse me?
I think you can. Test it out.
Right.
Test it out. Test it out next time you're on a Zoom meeting.
I'll test it out on my boss. What up, poopy lips?
Or like when you have a mass Zoom meeting. Like, what's up, poopy lips? And poopy lips? How's it going, poopy lips? Just to everyone.
I will. Yeah.
You can do that. See how it goes.
Fired.
Duke of limbs. Tall, awkward fellow.
Oh, okay. I was thinking it was someone who's very handsy.
I say, Duke of limbs. You've got your elbow in my spaghetti.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I really want spaghetti
It is
now.
weird. Duke of limbs? Is that an insult?
I don't know why I wrote that one down.
Or a form of praise? Because Duke is like a good...
Yeah, but it's like a sarcastic, you know.
Check out this Duke of limbs over here.
Exactly.
So
It's not like he's an actual duke.
Oh my goodness. These are awful.
I'm sorry. I think that's why I like them.
Fribble to Tinder good.
Shut up.
Fribble. Fribble to idler. Good for nothing.
Give me that.
Okay.
Let me read my writing. Fribble idler? Fribble I don't know what this is saying.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Do you understand why?
Fribble idler. Good for nothing. No, fribble. You're a fribble. Oh my gosh.
Is that anything like a Fraggle?
You're a fribble? No. It's a gerbil mixed with a Fraggle. It's a fribble. Idler, good for nothing, silly. Okay, anyway. Yeah, let me find the best ones. I'm going to call my sister this next time. Oh no, I guess it's not because she's the redhead. You ginger snap. You're a hot-headed person. You are sometimes. So next time you lose your temper, I'm going to call you a ginger snap. They're so good.
Are those the cookies?
Mm-hmm. They're gingery.
Yeah. I would have never guessed.
Oh yeah, I like this one a lot. It's weird. Heathen philosopher.
So is that like somebody who doesn't believe in Jesus?
Close. One whose buttocks may be seen through his pocket hole.
What was the word again?
Heathen philosopher. Because I guess he just doesn't care about earthly things like intact clothing. So
can I see?
Sure,
where are you?
Sure. Right here. Right there.
One whose buttocks may be seen through his pocket hole.
So like if your pants wear through, I guess you don't get them mended.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. You thought there was just a hole in your pocket. Yeah.
That all of that goes above my head. I think I would have to live in the times to get what the hell all of that is.
Well, lucky for you, that won't ever happen. It won't be needed.
You never know. I might go back in time one day.
I could sing a song, but I can't sing a song.
Is that an insult?
Tragedy.
That's an insult?
No, it's a song. Never mind.
Wait, what?
Back in time.
Oh, I thought you were I thought you were reading off another insult saying I could sing a song, but I won't sing a song. It's like an insult you say at like the theater or something. I don't know. I'll shut up. Go ahead.
You're rumbumptious.
Rumbumptious. I really like that one.
It doesn't mean you have a really juicy bum or rum. I don't know.
You're rum-tiddly bumptious.
I like that.
I like rumbumptious better.
Okay. It means pompous or haughty.
You fucking rumbumptious
bastard. Oh,
yeah,
sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to try to think of one of the older ones. I got nothing.
You rumbumptious. I mean, I feel like you don't want to follow it up with an insult because rumbumptious just, yeah, that's a good one. Is that your favorite so far?
I like rumbumptious. It's weird.
Mm-hmm. It is. It sounds silly.
It does. But like in a good way.
It sounds like someone who says that and then like throws down his hat and then does the weird like old timey, boxing and prancing. You rumbumptious fellow, I'll have you. I'll tweak your nose or something.
I'll tweak your nose.
Yep. For looking askance at my lady. I don't know.
Yeah.
Draw a line into that. Saucebox. You're a saucebox. You're a bold or forward person.
A bold or forward person? A saucebox. Huh. Well, I think we still use saucy, right? Mm-hmm. You saucy bitch.
You saucy minx. But I don't think that's like an insult. It's more like...
No, bold is not always an insult. I couldn't finish my word.
Insult. Shabaroon. Shabaroon?
Shabaroon.
This is kind of more what it sounds like. Ill-dressed, shabby fellow. Also, mean-spirited. Shabaroon.
I've known a few shabaroons in my day.
Oh, yeah? Who are they?
I don't know.
Oh, that's a lie then.
No, probably not.
Oh, yeah. Ill-dressed, shabby. You are kind of a shabaroon sometimes.
Hey now.
Those multiple shirts you have that look like they've been cheese grated, or they look like a cheese grater.
Well, we can't all be winners.
This one is not a roll off your tongue, but it's you
say it.
You slug-a-bed parasite.
Oh my gosh.
One that cannot rise in the morning. That could be us.
Slug-a-bed parasite. Is that what you said? Parasite?
Yeah.
I don't like that one.
Well, parasite is just... That's never good. I mean, obviously these are insults. They're not supposed to be good,
think
but...
what would work better is you slug.
Mm-hmm.
And just end it.
It doesn't have the flair, the finesse.
You slug in the bed parasite.
Slug-a-bed.
It has to be at least 5 words long.
I like slug-a-bed because it's like... I just like a bed. That's fun. You're a slug-a-bed parasite. Go back to your bed, you parasite.
Go suckle at the teat of your bed. Why?
That was awesome. Where did that come from?
I don't know. Parasite? Although parasites don't suckle at teats.
They might suckle at any part of your body, but not specifically
Although
a teat.
Isn't using something from a body parasitic?
So like a baby is a parasite because they suckle at your teat?
Isn't suckling at a teat a parasitic behavior? I don't know. Let's move on.
You don't want to be the guy who called babies parasites, basically?
No, I'm not calling them parasites, but wouldn't it be parasitic behavior?
Yeah, nice hedging around that one. I don't know.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I did my best.
I like this one, sting bum. You're a sting bum. You wouldn't loan me $10.
You bloody sting bum.
Loan me £10. So you're a stingy or ungenerous person. Sting bum.
How does that work? Sting bum. I don't get it.
Something to do with your wallet. Well, they probably didn't keep their wallets in their butt pockets like guys do these days.
No, they kept them in their petticoats or something. I forget what that is.
We had to explain to Brandon what a petticoat was. What do you think it was? You thought it was like military garb?
I thought it was just like a coat
no.
of sorts.
No, it's a fluffy like underskirt thing that helps your dress be fluffy.
Yeah, because the word coat certainly works for that.
You're just mad that
just putting on my coat, pulling as he pulls his underwear up. Oh, sorry, as she pulls her underwear up.
Oh, that was good. That was really good.
I got mustard on my coat.
My petticoat. Oh. Anyway, you're nothing but an unlicked cub, a loutish youth.
Does that
never
mean
taught manners?
Oh,
I'm sorry. You were gonna guess. I should have let you guess all of these. That's what we should have done.
I was just gonna say, does that mean like an orphan?
Okay, let's strike this and redo it.
Like an insult for an orphan?
No. Yeah, that could kind of sound
sort of like
it.
a bastard.
Mm-hmm. No.
That's kind of a sad one. Unlicked cub.
It just means, like, I mean,
untrained.
It doesn't necessarily mean you weren't trained. You just disregarded that training. You're acting like an unlicked cub. Which many kids
do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyway. Wrinkler. You stop lying to me, you wrinkler.
Wrinkler.
It's weird. That's a weird one. Yeah. What was your favorite? I should have had you guess. What a stupid person.
I like the bubble Beelzebub. I don't remember what it was.
Bubble bass?
Is that what it was?
No.
It had bees in it.
Uh-huh.
That's the one I liked. Yeah.
What do you think it was, though? It had a drink in it, too. Like an alcoholic drink.
Bum tumbler.
Something that you would drink in the Caribbean, maybe. Right?
Bum rumbly tum.
Rumbumptious.
You rumbumptious hag.
That clipped, I'm sure. Oh, no. No, yeah, I guess you can be a rumbumptious hag, but I feel like it doesn't go together.
I forgot what
rumbumptious. What?
I forgot what rumbumptious means. Oh, yawning, are we?
I did.
You're making me yawn.
Because you had too much banana bread, my delicious banana bread. It means pompous or haughty.
You rumbumptious. Yeah.
What would you call someone?
There are plenty of rumbumptious hags.
Rumbumptious. But I feel like a hag is like, in the traditional definition, it's like an old, like a crone, like an old woman, unmarried. Rumbumptious. What do you call a fop? You rumbumptious fop or something, like a word for it's like a dandy, like a fancy man. I don't know.
You rumbumptious fapper.
Oh.
Sorry.
So you're pompous and haughty, but you touch yourself?
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't seem like it goes, and it's assuming a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, did you want to talk about my banana bread? How delicious it is?
It is delicious.
While I wipe my nose?
Sure. Okay. Maybe what we could do, actually,
is eat some?
Yes, but also stop the thing and save it.
Okay. Brandon's determined to torture us with Jelly Belly mouth sounds.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not. Okay. Fine, I will.
I didn't say I approved or encouraged it.
I like to chew the skin off of them, kind of.
Skin.
I thought that was a black licorice one.
Uh-huh.
But it's like weirdly sour.
What could it be?
I don't know.
I didn't even know there was a Mr. Pibb or Dr. Pepper or whatever it was until you said it. And then as I was chewing it, I was like, oh yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't hate it.
What are your... Oh, sorry for the weird smack sound.
Yeah, I can already feel my mouth like filling up with gushiness.
I like it. What are your favorite jelly babellies?
Jelly babellies, oddly enough, popcorn, which I think is the Marmite of the Jelly Bellies.
Yuck. And your other favorite?
Hold on. Yeah, because you either love it or you hate it.
Popcorn flavored Jelly Bellies are so strange.
Yeah.
Because they're not a sweet flavor.
Well, but it's like buttery, and I love popcorn. I haven't eaten popcorn in a long time, I think because it was getting stuck in my teeth, and I was worried that it was going to cause permanent damage. My other favorite flavor is bubblegum. Mm-hmm. I don't know why.
Another weird kind of flavor. No
What's
offense.
your favorite flavor? You rumbumptious putz?
I'm sorry. That was very rumbumptious of me.
It's just like Pink Floyd all over again. How horrible of a band they are.
Calling
that
me
you
out.
said. Oh.
Did I say they're horrible?
Oh, yeah, you were totally ragging on them. And I was like, excuse me, I just told you I love this band, and you just went to town on them.
They just...
Let's talk about fart barf.
A lot of people really like
Fart
Pink
barf.
Floyd.
That's the name of a... Yeah, but it's not like Eagles fans. I mean, because that I could understand.
If I say bad stuff about Pink Floyd, people are going to be like, fuck you, buddy.
Mm. They're going to say that
and
anyway.
I don't want that. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Huh?
What's your favorite flavor? No, I told you. Oh, there's another popcorn. Shit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, give me that.
No.
Let go.
No, I don't want any.
I'm going to save it for later. Saving it for later. And there's a double. They're jelly flops. Did we say that already? Belly flops. They're jelly
and they're
flops.
jelly flops. She said with confidence and gusto.
I will never have confidence again.
No.
Thanks to you. Oh, another double
That's
popcorn.
Not popcorn. That's marshmallow.
Actually, hot potato pie, sweet potato pie, I'm on top of it. Why do they call you marshmallow? I said it backwards.
That's okay. I forgive you.
I wanted
the audience
you to be...
doesn't, but I do.
I'd rather have their forgiveness.
Bitch.
I really wanted you to be wrong about that one. I wanted it to be popcorn, but god damn it.
But it was marshmallow. My favorite's pear. I really like the pear ones. Or there's a purple one.
Which is funny because you do love pears in real life.
They're good.
Why do people say in real life? It's like something a kid says.
In real life?
In real life, I like pears too.
I like them in the Jelly Belly realm, but I also like them in real life. I like the purple ones too. There are like some purple ones with dark purple spots.
What are those?
I have no idea, but I like them. Maybe I just like the color.
Speaking of childish behavior.
Because I'm a child.
I have no idea, but I like them.
I like them because they have this color, and I can taste the color.
You do like purple, and I kind of hate purple. You're wearing a purple Ren and Stimpy shirt. Again, like the Chaparral that you are. It looks...
Chaparral.
Wait, I'm not sure I'm done fingering all of these. Oh, that's not the word I should have used. Whoops.
Stop flicking those beans around.
Oh my gosh, you beat me with the inappropriateness. So you like pear? What else? Stop it.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I kind of like most of the flavors. I think the only ones I'm kind of about are lemon and lime. I actually would prefer licorice over lemon and lime.
Licorice, like black licorice?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Just because it's kind of boring.
I don't like a lot of the flavors, I realized. I was all excited about Jelly Bellies, and because I really thought there'd be a lot more popcorn and bubblegum. And there's a surprising shortage.
There's such strange flavors. It's fine.
I know.
I'm not like...
And I actually like kind of eating them together, which is so weird. Like, I would go to the sweet shop, and I would just get like, I'd get like some gummy bear... Are you all right? Are you joking?
I had one. I was swallowing one, and it
got
stopped.
really close to the microphone, so take it easy
I'm
in
sorry.
your enthusiasm. What were you doing? Choking?
I was swallowing I almost said a gummy belly. A jelly belly. I was swallowing.
Now my jelly flop doesn't seem so rambunctious, does it?
I was swallowing a jelly belly, and it stopped mid-swallow. It was just like...
I told you that was going to be a bad idea.
And I did not want that to happen.
No. So you flooded it with saliva and pushed that bad boy down?
Uh-huh.
So do you regret eating the belly flops while we're recording? They do.
Okay,
Regret
I'll stop.
you. So
They regret me.
yeah.
Just in general.
Yep. I'm just kidding. No, you're lovely.
I regret you. That's that's probably the worst thing a parent could say.
Oh God, yeah. My dad one time told me that I was an accident.
Oh yeah, I was gonna stop eating these.
Yeah. Oh my God. And I think he didn't realize, like, you know, I mean, he was basically saying we didn't plan you, you know, which so many children are. But I think then he felt like
Unplanned.
Like he had said, you know, we didn't want you. Whoops. Clunk. And he came back later and he was like, I'm really sorry. I wanted you to know we were very happy, you know, to have you. Are you finished? Is that the last one you're going to have?
Go on.
Anyway, that's all. What do you have to say about that? What do you have to add? No, he just wanted me to know that I was a happy accident. And I was like, sure, Dad. Right.
How did he break the news to you? Was it like,
Break the news?
you were an accident, but you were a happy accident?
Were you not just listening? He accidentally let slip that I was an accident. And then he thought about it and came back to me later and was like, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean that you were unwanted or unwelcome. Just that we didn't plan you. I was like, I hadn't given it a second thought. But I thought that was nice that he cared.
I mean, it was probably like during pregnancy and beforehand, they probably didn't want you.
No, he
but
never
then
said
after
it. That's
the
the
fact,
point. He never said we didn't want you.
Okay.
So you're seeing it like he said. He just said you were an accident. Which how many children are actually planned? I mean, you know there's a risk if you're not wearing a condom or taking birth control. But I never thought to myself, oh, I was unwanted. I was just like, oh, I was an accident. I wasn't planned. But clearly they wanted me because back then they still had abortions and they chose not to abort me.
I mean, you were alive then and you were cared for, so it's, you know.
Yeah, but I think he just felt bad, like, oh, you know, she's going to think that she's unwanted. And I was like, no, I didn't think that at all until you said that. And now because you're making a big deal about it. And then later my mom told me, yeah, she was debating not having me.
Oh.
But like, I mean, she was like 20 or something.
Yeah.
With her whole life ahead of her. And then I came along and ruined that.
No, it's a big difference.
Yeah.
You know, before and after.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Two different mindsets of like, oh my gosh, this financial burden.
Well,
and then when you have the child, it's like,
I mean, I'm obviously grateful to be alive, but I sometimes think about that and I think, why did she do that? You know, at that age? Because then when they had my sister, it was like 7 years later, so they were a little more established. Like, you know, still not wealthy by any means, but I think, why did you make that decision? Like, did you feel bad?
The world is lucky that they did.
You are a creature. A beautiful butterfly.
Thanks.
That would have killed a butterfly, what you just did.
No, it wouldn't have.
Yeah, so in her shoes, if that was me, I would have aborted me. I might have to cut this because I don't know if she'll care.
And I
mean, she didn't.
I think the topic of abortion is pretty touchy too.
But if I was in her shoes, and you know, being kind of maybe broke or just working my ass off and she's a very smart lady. She could have done anything. And just then she had a baby. And it's like, damn, that must have been hard. No more sleeping in. Not that she's
but I think
ever
that's
really
how it
been
is
a
for all
sleeping in
parents.
person. But
you know,
I mean, you're just like,
unless you're
understand.
Like independently wealthy, you know, you're probably going to struggle at least a little bit with a child.
Yeah. Well, she always used to tell me, you know, like, if you want to have kids, like, don't wait until you're ready. Because you'll never be ready. You'll never be as financially secure as you want to be. You'll never be as mentally prepared. You just got to do it. And like what she says is a lot of people wait too long and then they're older and they're kind of neurotic. Whereas she was young and not stupid, but like a little still more
chill.
More chill, maybe more rebellious, maybe still like, you know, wanting to have a little bit of freedom.
But a decent mind for raising a kid.
Yeah.
Raising a normal kid.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think...
because you're very normal.
Thank you.
Sure.
I guess.
I mean,
I could mean boring.
No, that's not what I meant.
No. Yeah.
You're normal as in, I trust you. I like you.
Yeah.
You're not a freak.
Thanks.
I mean, you're kind of a freak, but you're a fun kind of freak.
All right.
I'm just kidding.
I can handle that. If I was too normal, if I wasn't a bit freaky, that would be sad. Like, I just want to be like the manageable kind of freaky. Like, have my weird little things, say weird things with you, in the comfort of each other's company, but not be like an easily spottable freak.
Yeah, no, you aren't like super gluing Legos to the television or anything like that.
That's not freaky. That's just like
to somebody else's
childlike
television.
Wonder. Oh, yeah.
As an adult.
Yeah. That is freaky.
Yeah.
You just assumed it was a child.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's a story I heard from Adam.
That he did?
No, one of his friends.
One of his adult friends?
Mm-hmm. He let him into his house, and I guess he started super gluing like toys to his TV.
To Adam's TV?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck off.
To like the screen.
Friendship over. You fucking freak. And freak in a different way than the cute, like, affectionate way that we call each other freak. Mm-hmm. Acceptable level.
At least I think that's what he said happened. He like the guy like reorganized his room, and it was just like,
I don't want you in my house anymore. You've made me feel very unsafe. Get out.
Yeah, definitely.
Now I have to buy a new TV.
Some brain stuff going on.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
Doesn't know how to be in someone's house without gluing things to their TV screens.
What the hell? Get the guy some crayons and a coloring book.
Yeah. It probably would.
So weird. What a weird thing to do. Make him a waffle. Gosh, there has to be anything you can do.
Make him a waffle.
I don't know. Just like give him something to do with his hands and his mouth. Like, I don't know.
Probably wouldn't be good to give him any kind of like breakfast syrup though. Because it might end up all over the place.
Oh, I thought you meant it would just make him like hyper.
He might do like a wall painting for you.
Oh my God. So glad we don't have friends like that.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have very many friends at all. Maybe because of that.
No, but the friends we have are,
They wouldn't do that.
They're not doing stuff like that. Well, I think that's like a one-time thing. I think if you have a friend that does something like that, it's like, okay,
unfriended.
I care about you, but you're out.
That's fucking property damage.
It's just it's just why, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I think on that note, because we're having a little flare up here, we need to go self-medicate. Mm-hmm. Try all the things we've been trying. Mm-hmm. Clay, aloe, slicing things off of bodies, which is where I'm about at.
Oh my goodness.
So we should not do that on the recording.
Hydrocortisone is so amazing for poison oak, poison ivy, and whatever that third thing is.
Poison sumac, however you say it.
Yes.
Love you.
I love you too. My arm was swollen up.
Mm-hmm. It was like Popeye. I mean, I think we talked about it, but yeah, it was all mushy.
And I think it only took like 2 or 3 days to quickly get it down.
It's still a tiny bit swollen, I think. That gushy outer part. What is this muscle here?
That's muscle. That's all muscle, baby.
I tell you it's not. It's a bit gushy. It's a bit gelatinous.
It's muscle. It's hard.
Look at it.
It's hard.
Remember
like a
how I told you earlier?
Rock.
Compare it, with the inner, without flexing. Remember?
Flex as much as possible? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
And the tell-all is when I just pull.
The jiggle factor?
When I pull a little bit, and it goes blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, that shouldn't happen. Yeah. Not on you. On me, maybe, but not on you.
Shut up. Shut up.
All right, we're going to go, folks. So, see you next time.
Yes.
And stay sweet.
Stay
out of the poison oak.
Yes.
Golly gee willikers.
Keep it classy.
All right. Yeah. That is all. Bye.
Our intros and outros are terrible.
No, I like them.
What? Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for listening, and bye-bye.